back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make this beautiful shoulder strap kurti. I hope you like this video. I know this video is after such a long time, but I'll try to be consistent this time. Alright, let's get started. This is the fabric which I've got for the kurti. I'll start laying down the fabric and then I'll start measuring and marking. I got this fabric around 1.5 meters because there are no sleeves, and the rest of the kurti will be ready by making 4 layers of the fabric, and I need around 1/2 meter for bias binding to put in the straps and around the neckline. The fabric is all set now. These are 4 layers of fabric. I'm gonna cut a straight line on the top edge and I'll start measuring all the measurements from here. The strap would be around 4.5 inches. I'll leave 4 inches on the measuring tape and I'll start measuring the length of kurti and I'll make a mark on the fabric. And similarly, I'll leave 4 inches again from the top line and I'll mark 7 inches for the bust line, and 7 inches for the waistline, and 7 inches again from there for the hip line. I'll mark 1/4 of the bust measurement plus 1/2 inch on the bust line, 1/4 of waist measurement plus 1/2 inch on the waistline, and similarly 1/4 of the hip measurement plus 1/2 inch on the hip line. And I'll now join these points and I'll make another mark here 2 inches from the hip line for the slits. I'll mark the same as hip measurement for ghera because it's a straight kurti, and then I'll join these points as well. Alright, in the top part now I'll measure 5 inches from the fold here and I'll mark a point here. I'll make a curve for the armhole and another curve for the neckline, and that's all. Now we're gonna cut it. I'll take the front panel and I'll make the neckline little deeper for the front side. Alright, the kurti cutting is almost done. I'll take this leftover fabric because I need bias binding for the straps and for the armholes. I'll take this fabric, I'll fold this into half like a samosa, and then I'll cut straight lines and this will give me bias binding. Let's move on to stitching now. For the neckline, I'll take this bias binding and I'll stitch it through the neckline. To start, I'll leave little extra on the side and then I'll stitch it through the neckline and then I'll fold it towards inside. And I'm gonna repeat the same thing for the back panel as well. It's looking like this now. So these are the necklines for front and back panel. Now we are going to attach the strap. For strap, I'll take this bias binding and I'll start stitching from the armhole, and then I'll leave 9 inches in between. That's the actual strap which will come on the shoulder, and then I'll flip it over and attach it to the back panel. Let's do it. I'll show you while sewing. I started stitching it from the end of armhole. I reached to the neckline. I stopped stitching. I measured around 9 inches. I made a mark here and continue sewing this strip to the back panel from this mark. And after I'm done with this, I took this binding, I folded it inside and started sewing it again. So I took this neckline inside, and now I have to make a strap here. So I have to double this bias binding and sew it like a strap. And I have to repeat the same steps on the other side as well. Finally, it is done. You can see how beautifully the strap has come. It's so neat. And this is the front side because the neckline is a little deeper, and this is the back side. Now I'm going to stitch it from the sides. I've sewn it from the sides as a normal kurti. Now I'll stitch the ghera and the slits. Shoulder strap kurti is now ready. You can pair it up with leggings, jeans, or however you like. I paired it up with jeans and kolhapuri juti, and it looked so trendy. If you like this video, please give me thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe the channel. I'll be back with a new video soon. Bye bye for now.